Hey everybody, how's it going? This is a totally off-the-cuff sort of just quick reaction that I'm doing because, as you can see, Gundam Extreme vs. 2 Infinite Boost just came out today. I had a shot to try it out for just a little bit, and in particular I have a few thoughts. As someone who hasn't really been playing this series much recently, and it still doesn't get a release on the PS5, but I guess that's just besides the point now. Now, I haven't been playing this too much. The most I've played was, well, I mean, maybe a few months ago when Atherin's Zigok came out to promote the Seed Freedom movie. And actually, this ties into today's theme because now we get the Mighty Strike Freedom. But before we get into that, I just wanted to check out a few things, like a few of the different suits. And the first thing that I noticed was that they've reorganized it based on universe, I think. So you're going to get all the UC variants and variations and main series all in the beginning. But there's a ton of suits, so you got to know where everything is if you want to move along and basically get to everything. As always, this has been a thing for a while now. A lot of cool suits I want to try out. I didn't notice any cost changes. I don't know if there were. I haven't checked any of the patch notes or anything like that. I basically just saw that the Mighty Strike Freedom was in there, and I wanted to give it a shot. Now, I hate to say, you're not going to see really much gameplay from here, and my apologies for that, because literally I had to record this thing with one hand. Ergo, it was either I wasn't moving or I wasn't using any attacks. It was going to be one or the other. But my just initial thoughts on the Mighty Strike Freedom are, it seems to be a very solid 3K. It doesn't have a massive amount of attack options, which I'm kind of surprised because I feel like when Extreme vs. 2 came out, everybody was just loaded with different attacks. Charges, up charges, down charges, AB, AC, BC, whatever. These kind of different attacks. This seems like a very streamlined, almost classic 3K. It's got your standard beams, it's got your standard EX attack. You get a few charges and assists. I think he calls up Destiny. You get a few charges and assists, like Destiny, for example. He does that basic Jesus pose and shocks the enemies. Now, I didn't really get to play online. I just ran through practice mode really quickly. I'm going to go in and hopefully get better footage and film this. But so far, I thought his movement was pretty good. He didn't seem too hard to control. And so I think that for anyone who's looking to pick the game up and maybe thinking, okay, 3K is a bit of a steep jump, I think Mighty Strike Freedom is actually a really good beginner 3K. So far, from what I understand. I haven't played any other suit. Just kind of running around with it and going off what I know, I think it can be good in that role. Now, is there something that makes it totally broken that I'm not aware of? It could be something like that. I haven't seen anything online, but I know that there are a few other suits, like my favorite, the Hainu, just favorite in general, has a few good attacks, so I'm going to try that out next time. Too, to be honest, I don't play too much in the arcades because when I get the time, it's a bit busy, there's too many people there. Extreme Versus is still quite popular in the arcades, but I got there early enough today that basically nobody was there. I think one guy was maybe taking off of work, and that was it, so it was lucky. It was really good. Few games, a few practice rounds I played were not bad. And yeah, it's if you're a fan of Seed, there you go. There's Kira. I'm going to try to get some more footage, better footage, and we'll post that maybe a video either tomorrow or some other time. But anyways, in the meantime, that's it for now. Just a really quick thing. Initial thoughts. Mighty Strike Freedom, pretty cool. It's got its a stray katana doing all this crazy stuff. I like it. Although it is weird not having funnels. It's very strange for me, but I think they complemented its moveset and kind of compensated for not having those very well. So, seems good so far. But let me know what you think. Are you into Gundam? Are you into Extreme Versus? Another one came out already? I know, I can't believe it still, but here we are. Another variation, and still 5 years since Maxi Boost came out on console. Oh boy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.